Good morning, everyone. All right, as the title says, today is going to be a short one. I'm only going to stream till about 10 o'clock, which is 2 hours from now. Um, because we are signing the lease today. So we're probably going to start like moving stuff up there as soon as we can. But before that, unfortunately, I got a message from my brother yesterday, and because I reminded him when I did that on stream, if you guys remember, it was to remind him to make sure he had everything with him in case he needed like his ID and stuff like that. And his wallet apparently was stolen. So I scrambled. I have my friend Kim coming to get me at 10, and we're gonna go get my brother and head down to the DMV and just get a new ID, even if it's a temp one and stuff like that. We've never had anything like this happen before. And where the wallet was deemed a safe spot, and apparently not so much. So, yeah, that was an event after stream, let me tell you. And I don't know if it was a thing of like, adrenaline's a hell of a drug. Because he had some other stuff at the friend's house where his wallet was being kept. And I don't blame him for this, because him staying at the shelter where he was, he didn't feel safe having his wallet there, and that made sense. So he left it with a actual personal belongings because he was crashing with his friend for a little bit before he had to go to the shelter. Um, Basically, they both went, I don't feel safe with your stuff being here anymore. So, thankfully, that friend doesn't live that far from me. Literally, it's like a 5-minute walk down the street. So he was like, "Hey, can you and Forrest come get my stuff?" And I was like, "Well, he's still at work at the moment. What's going on?" And he told me, and I was just like, "Do you want me to walk down and help you just like carry it up here because it's not far?" And he had nothing like really heavy. So he was just like, "Yeah, if you can, that'd be great." So I met him down there and whatnot. My thighs hurt so much right now. So I don't know if it's just like I slept badly or if it was a adrenaline is a hell of a drug situation. And now that everything is like calming down and coming to an end, like this every turn during this whole process has been weird. And like a weird hiccup has happened. So I'm hoping everything at this point goes well. All right, what's my notifications? And I do apologize. The bit rate on my or bit rate. That's not the term I wanted. Known issues. There's an issue whereby after exiting co-op mode, there's a small chance starts passive talent. Huh. Okay. That was yesterday. Yeah, my frames, that's the word I wanted, are kind of meh. So I'm actually wondering if there's something wrong with the remote play itself.
Add Astra
Oh, how long do we got until the other? Hey,
Add
I'm not done
Astra
talking to you, Catherine. How long until my monies? Oh, 17 minutes. Cool. That's good. As for our resin, I don't really know what we need to spend it on. Like, I'll probably end up doing ley lines, but yeah, I don't know what it was about this process. Because like when we did the application and stuff like that. Now this was partially my fault. Um, because my brother did have his wallet at one point, and that was the last I knew. And he needed his ID for the application, and I was like, "Oh, you don't have your wallet?" And he was like, "No, I left it with him, his friend." And yep, there goes the remote play. All right. And I was like, oh, dang, if I had known that, like, given it back to him, I would have been like, hey, you need your wallet, dude. But, that's a minor hiccup. But again, we walked down like the 5 minutes to go and get it. So no harm, no foul. Like, so that was like the first like mini hiccup. And then it was like, I don't want to say no communication. It just felt like forever for it's hear yay or nay. And then it's like, oh, yay, we got it. Cool. Oh, that was delayed. It's like, yay, we got it. And then we're trying to hear like when we can start moving in. And during the application process, the person that was conducting that, I think they listed like 3 different dates where it's like, because we said the sooner the better, right? Because, we want to get my brother out of that shelter. And it was like, oh, well, it would be like next week or the week after or the first. It's just like, well, which one is it gonna be? So when the property manager came in to check our apartment, because, they got to assess anything that's wrong with it, and I pointed out some stuff. And it also, like, I mentioned the air conditioner before, that you can hear, like, water and stuff like that, and I brought up, I was like, oh, yeah, the maintenance dude came in, and I showed him the wall, they fixed the wall, and the little bit of water damage kept happening. So it was the air conditioner itself, not it being old. Apparently it's one of the older models. And I relayed all that what was said to me when the maintenance guy came in last year to fix the air conditioner because I complained about the wall. And we hadn't gotten a new air conditioner yet. Yeah, and I was like, it is known. He just hasn't gotten around to it. And it's like, okay.
Settle down.
Fearless. Another star goes out.
Ooh, we didn't crit. That's fine. So that was the second hiccup. Because again, when the property manager came up, he said that, and I appropriately used the word tentative, date of the 20th. That's why I kept saying, like, I don't know what's happening, so if I have to, like, cut stream short or I have to cancel or whatever, I'll keep you guys in the loop because, 1, it's the nice thing to do, and 2, like, this is my job. I kind of have to be consistent as best I can. Excuse me. So we had that hiccup, and then you guys might have heard me talking to my husband in chat because this is the best way for us to do that while he's at work. And it's like, hey, we need to send this information over to the property, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes total sense. So the electric bill is actually connected to my email, whereas the renter's insurance is under my husband. So it's like, okay, he'll take care of that. I'll take care of the electric bill. Well, it took me a hot minute to figure out how to do that, so he had to help me do that. And then I get the email confirmation of when the cutoff was for this apartment, when it was supposed to be activated for the new apartment, which, we've had electricity up there for a week. And I forwarded that message to where it needed to go. And he contacted the insurance and it's like, yep, they'll get in contact with them and let them know. And it's like, okay, cool. And then it was earlier this week that we were like, I got the call and it was just like, yeah, we never received either of those things. And it's like, huh? So me being a little bit of a gigabrain, like a day or two after I had forwarded the message. So my primary email is the Hotmail. my Hotmail email. I've had that email forever. But I do know, at least for incoming emails, sometimes I never get them. That was the email that the apartment complex had for my email. And I was supposed to be getting notifications for like, oh, hey, the pool is open and that kind of stuff. My husband was getting them just fine. I never saw them, so I thought they were just sending them to him. Apparently not. Because he saw like a CC for me on that email too. And he was like, I'm like, what? I've never seen that. He's like, oh, it might have just gotten to the spam or junk folder. Nope. Nope. They're nowhere in sight. Nowhere to be seen. So I'm like, what the heck?
Yep.
So I opted to, and the other thing that made me think, because again, I've had this email forever. I did change it to my legal name, my actual name, and not my handle, Lucio Koshiro.
A dash of frosting. The pinnacle of excellence. Into the void.
Bow your head. Done.
Very nice. So I was just like, oh, did I change it back? So the reason that email got changed to my real name was because of my work at the radio station. So I used to board up before I was a receptionist. And for years I never had to even use it until I was a receptionist. I didn't know I had a work email. It sounds silly that I didn't know that, but no one ever told me that I had one, let alone what the temp password was to get in and then to change it. So when I brought that up to my supervisor, she was like, you should have one. I was like, I don't know what it is, and I don't know a password to get in. So that caused okay, well, we'll use your personal email for right now and get that fixed. No joke, it took like a month for that to get fixed. But that was why I did that. That's why that had to change. And I was like, did I ever change it back when I didn't have to use that anymore? I couldn't remember. So again, this is where the Gigabrain came in. I forwarded that message, that electrical message, to myself for my Gmail account. And sure enough, it has my name on it. So I was like, okay, so they couldn't say like, who the heck is Lucia Koshiro or anything like that. So no idea what happened. So during that phone call, when I was talking to the woman, I was like, okay, before you have me call Eversource and, try to jump through all these hoops on a really bad connection, our apartment is literally a dead zone. I was lucky I even had connection to talk to the person at that point. I was like, I'm going to do this. And she was like, well, I can't open an attachment. I was like, oh, no, it's not an attachment. It literally is embedded into the email. I'm just going to forward you the message for my peace of mind from this email address, which is the newer one I put down for you guys because I wasn't receiving messages from the apartment complex, just to see if it goes through. Because if it doesn't go through, something's wrong with their receiving stuff and not necessarily me sending it. So double checked their email address and spelling it out and stuff like that, sending it within like less than a minute. They saw it come through. They saw my name and everything. And then when I told them it was just embedded, it wasn't an attachment. They didn't worry about opening it on their phone. And they saw everything. They're like, oh yeah, okay, that's good. And I was like, all right, I don't know what happened with the other message, but it's good to know that I have a second option now. And evidently when my husband did the whole thing with the insurance, it was now giving the option to email or something like that.
Settle down.
A little amuse-bouche. Fierce on the loose. Fearless. Paradigm shift.
I got stuck, so that's okay. Oh, no, frames are dipping again. I am we did actually, because my husband had to, transfer the internet service and stuff like that too. He did say that he did up the amount of download we get. So hopefully that might help the issue that we're having here. Because you saw the error message quite a few times, which it was saying that I didn't have enough upload or download. And the minimum that it wants literally is like nothing. So hopefully it between me streaming and whatever with the extra will help it out a bit. Because it is struggling something fierce lately. And now, if anybody can also tell me this, I did do some Googling yesterday about it. Because, again, it has not done that in months. Yeah, you'll see a dip here and there and disconnect once through the stream because it's just struggling so much. I don't know why. Don't know why. It's struggling so much right now. It hasn't done that in months. And nothing has changed. There has not been a single update to the remote play since like May or something like that. So, it's been a month or so. And even then, I don't even remember if I got the update for it. And if I haven't, that could be the problem. But upon my inspection of the error and whatever, a lot of people on Reddit said something about like opening
My
the
apologies.
ports.
This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
Okay, but this isn't your region, Nouvellette. Unless you control all rain. In which case, why are you sad? But the Reddit post said something about opening the ports on like the router. And I have no idea what that means. It might make me sound stupid or something. I don't care. I'm not tech savvy enough to know what that means. And like where to look for it. And when I scroll down, somebody even asked, what does this mean? And their answer is, you'll have to look on YouTube for it. It's like, but you did the fix. You can't say like in Razor language what they mean. By all means, like look up a video to tell you how to do it. The question was, what does opening the ports mean? Like, is it a physical switch? Is it something I have to look for in my computer? Like, what is it? Hi, honey. How you doing?
Bow your head.
A dash of frost. Feel this. Another star goes out. Nice.
So that was like
the rain.
that was like the next hiccup. And then we had the whole thing with my brother's wallet. It was just like, why is it like one thing after another? Why is this happening? Why are we like struggling on like, floor 11 of the abyss? It was just so weird. So hopefully everything will be coming to a close and it'll be all hunky dory. It's a little choppy, but the frames seem to be okay now. I might have jinxed that, but...
Nice. I like the rain.
I'll check to see what I have in terms of like Mora and stuff like that. I think I'm at like 5 mil Mora after doing like the events in Occult Crescent. Occult Crescent. That is 14 onslaughts. Speaking of 14, so I watched Mr. Happy's video that he made about the FF14 mobile that he actually got to play. He actually managed to make an account on the Chinese servers and stuff like that. What's the point? Like, literally, it's a Realm Reborn, right? Like, I don't understand, like, what the point of this is. Because if you're already playing, like, the actual game, like...
Fearless. Into the void.
Like, if you're already playing the MMO and stuff like that, the actual game, like, why would you play a mobile version? Yeah, the interface is going to be different, vastly different. Apparently, skills and stuff like that you already have at level 50. Because he was talking about on Bard, he already had, like, Pitch Perfect and stuff, and you don't get that until level, like, 60, or you didn't. You know what? It's been a while. I don't know if they actually changed that for when you learn Wanderer's Minuet, but I still believe it's like level 60-ish. Actually, it would be a little bit earlier than that, I think, even in Heaven's Ward. But still, I think it was in the 50s that you got it to actually get the third song. So I'm guessing like rotation is different because of that, but in which case, awesome, because A Realm Reborn in actual Final Fantasy 14 kind of sucks because you don't have your full rotation. So flipping between two songs on Bard is kind of shucky. Okay. Yes, I did actually manage to do menacing on here. The Dea, Navia, Zhangling, and Shalonen worked very well. But the problem that I was having, like, even not with the remote play, the Tulpa kept, like, at the very last second, like, I'll set up Navia's charge attack or hold skill and everything to do the blast, and it would go underground and appear on the other end of the map. And I'm like, every time. 3 hours on that, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. And we do have this, and I'm very tempted to re-roll Nuvi's thing again. I was looking for that. Okay, yep. And once okay, we'll have a wish once I actually spend my resin and get the primos from that. So let's just go do... do I want to do Fontaine? That's the question. Because her weapon, should I get it, actually uses the whistles from Natlan. Are you seriously, like, under this? So let's go... You know, I clicked it, and I saw it do the thing, but it read that I clicked it again to teleport. Are you confused about the 14 mobile and its point? like, it's just absolutely baffling to me. It looked interesting because, again, the interface is something completely different than what we're used to for playing on PC and console. The other thing that actually intrigued me was apparently the story mode. Oh, there it is. Wow, look how well that blends in. The story mode, for like iFreak, Titan, and all that stuff.
A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle of excellence. Merciless. Another star goes out.
Sorry, I kind of like wanted to focus on this for a second just because I'm like, okay, let's make sure I freeze something so Skirk's thing goes off. But the story modes for like iFreak, Garuda, Titan, they're more equivalent to hard mode, or extreme. I doubt the extreme part of it because it would be way more difficult. But like level 15 for iFreak, but all the mechanics are there and not just like itty bitty pieces. So it is definitely more equivalent to the hard mode. And it was an 8-person fight instead of the 4. So that actually intrigues me because, yeah, those fights were a walk in the park, except for Titan. For some reason, even Titan normal mode gave players trouble. Oh, work, okay. It's be a day for me. The mobile version of 14 is simple. Square told them to go after the mobile market, so they'll waste time making a sucky version. Yeah. It kind of feels that way. And like, I don't know.
Watch this.
Fearless. Into the void. Let's finish this back.
Silence.
It's not obeying me. Not obeying me. It is just so baffling in terms of like a business model. 14 has been like the saving grace for Square Enix. It's what's been keeping a lot of crap for them afloat. And now they're ignoring it in favor of doing something like this. Now, my guess is they definitely want to capitalize on like a lot more microtransactions. You know, the quick sales, because a lot of people have problems with the cash shop. This could have been done for an event in game and a reward, blah blah blah, but you're actually putting it in the cash shop.
Strike a pose. Off to the freezer. A burst of flavor. Merciless. Another star goes out.
It's another thing that takes time away from making for 14 and how production of 16 hurt 14. Yeah, exactly. Again, I don't mind that it was Yoshi P and his team that was doing 16. You know, they earned the praise they got for 14. You know what I mean? But you clearly saw the struggle. You clearly saw the struggle they were having to do both games. What the? How long was that sitting there? Gift from the bird. So that's been sitting there for quite some time because I did that quest a while ago.
The pinnacle of excellence. Paradigm shift.
Silence. Yes, you are. Qualified after all.
Seriously, this combo is so much fun. Now we're over at the People of the Springs finally. Yeah. Down. Down or cross? I think it's a cross, actually. You know what's fun? My jump button not working. It's fantastic. You guys should try it.
A dash of frosting. Fearless. How about this? Another star goes out.
So to put in perspective of what we're saying about like quote unquote hurting 14 and putting content in the game. That's literally what it is because they're stretching themselves so thin that they can't maintain a good enough schedule to keep players. To the point where apparently in this past live letter, Yoshi P actually acknowledged the decline in the player base. And they're basically saying the players are unhappy. They actually, I went through all I don't really want to say notes, but the summary from someone on Blue Sky, because I actually basically live tweet it.
A little amuse bouche. The pinnacle of excellence. Merciless. Paradigm shift. Well played.
And I even watched, and this was specifically the video I watched, Xenos Vex actually had mentioned that they're like, oh, they're working on a new ultimate. It's not going to be implemented in this next patch, but they're working on a new ultimate. So that's good that they're working on stuff. But how much do you want to bet that that second ultimate will be delayed because of the crap they have to do right now? Because of like the 14 mobile and all that shit. And Zeems actually had said, he was just like, how many of you, regardless of the fact that you don't participate in doing prog or doing those fights in general, are excited for the ultimate? That you watch the streams, you watch the prog and everything. Immediately on my couch, I'm there raising my hand. I love watching that stuff because, yeah, I don't do ultimate. That is way too stressful for me.
To the freezer. Into the void.
So, like, how much content are we actually missing out on because they can't really pace the work? Again, I'm all for, like, giving them proper time off and stuff like that, especially around, like, Christmas, New Year's, and that kind of thing. By the way, them actually releasing the raid tier. Raid tier? Was it? It was the raid tier or the ultimate? I think it was the ultimate. On Christmas was dumb. Oh, it was chaotic. That's what they released on Christmas. It was chaotic. And it's like, why would you do that? Oh, 5 more, and then I'll purchase my battle pass. Alright, did this actually fill? Yes. Alright, you know what that means? We go talk to Catherine over at Natlan, and we'll see if we can get somebody else to pop up. Because we had Shalonin and we had Kanish.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Oh, no jump scare of like Malvika or anything? Okay. Anyone want to come over here? Actually, I probably think we'd see Aoife, actually, because we did get, what's her face? Do I have anything to throw in here? I do. Wait. I should stop and think about that. Sing Cho actually has that now. Yep, there's Aoife.
All right, this should do the trick. Ah, sharp eye, traveler. Here, check this out. A new formula I just whipped up. Just one problem. Case in point, a few...
Still got room for seconds, bro.
I still like that.
Looks like the flavor profile needs a tweak. Otherwise, Nat...
No way, bro.
Hydration. Hydration. Alright, we're gonna have to go to Sumeru. Like I said, that's the best place for us to explore. Unfortunately, that means we need Baiju and...
I'll treat your wounds.
Oh no, you're in the wrong position.
Want me to join?
Right? No, I was right. I don't know why I second
I'll
guessed
treat
that.
your wounds.
Ah, wrong button.
Where to?
There we go. Now we can explore Sumeru. Are we at 10 pity yet? Ooh, 15. Yay. 11 days. I hate that. I hate that it feels so short. Alright, we're just gonna go to a random spot. Oh, there was a delay. That's gonna drive me bonkers if I leave that alone. Alright, where could something be? Because we're not even close to finishing some of these. Like 87 up there, 86 down here, 84 down here? Like, what the hell could be down here? Like, quests aside, we know I'm missing the big room with the, for the Aranara.
And the world around us all follow a set of laws. But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
Baizu's crazy. Alright, just seeing if there's anything I might have missed that's not being picked up by the compass. Considering that we've actually had multiple things do that. Like the one yesterday, like that was next to the domain. It was right above the domain. There's no reason the compass shouldn't have picked it up. Alright, let's land here. No, it's still nothing. Fishing spot. Okay, got something. Probably a Mora box, but oh. Huh? What? Where are you telling me that is? It's just gonna take me up to the ceiling? Yeah. Okay, that's on the outside then. Because it's showing like right here. So let me star that. And we're gonna bring up the interactive map. Don't do that. I need that window open. Interactive map, my old friend. Okay, I will leave that alone. That's fine. One Dendroculus. That's leeway. Whoops. All right, where am I on the actual map? Okay, I am down here, and it's by the telepoint. I must have hit my HDMI. Oopsies. It's in one of the robot's fingers. So it is outside. Okay, that's fine. So probably teleporting from the statue. All right, so jump from the statue. Jump from the statue. Okay, yeah, there's that. Let's... All right, where's the fingies? Fingies are over here. Fingy, fingy, fingy. Are we talking about, like, on the side here? Probably. Okay, but where? Alright, for now, I'm gonna have you take charge because you're shorter. Alright, let's get rid of you.
Go! You're free now! Not too far now!
Mind the side effect.
Okay, wait. Is there something that slingshot me? No. Alright, I don't think it'll be inside. The thing actually showed it on the outside. Come on, where are you?
Yep.
I mean, I have it marked on my map. Love how he randomly like came up here.
Ah.
All right, let's do the.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
Okay, there's something over this way, but let's. Oh. Well, that's probably it. Okay, they said it was in one of the fingers, but I don't see it. So, you know what? We'll come back after that, because like I said, I did label it. And we're quite a ways off from even upgrading the statue, so.
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Silence!
Mind the side effects.
Exquisite.
What? So all that running around was for this?
Chung Chung, behave.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Where else can I go? What does that put me at? 85. So we got 1 more percent at this point. Down the hole. Down the hole. Okay, it pointed down. Is there like a cave somewhere? Yeah, this is in the cave. Are you? Oh. Wait, is there no actual like telepoint to that? Or is this actually the closest? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a withering. Cool. Oh, that's gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be able to see it once I equip the harp. Oh. Yay.
I won't hold you back.
Benny, you're so short.
Off we go. Huh? Huh?
Go! You're free now!
The show begins. Everybody stand back. Huh?
The tides beckon.
Ah.
Thank you, Benny.
I'll treat your wound.
Take it. Go on. My approval.
Back my Dendra compass. Okay, that's showing over there because I did that thing. Well, the thing to, I don't want to say open it, but we played the harp for this. So now what? So what's on the other side? Can I get back there from going over here? Like, get behind him, climb the wall kind of thing? Try. Let me mark this. Oh, wait. Okay, nope. My camera turned when I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so let's go around this way. No harm in exploring. Okay, this has got to be it right here. That's the exit from the arena section when you destroy all the tie down mecha. That's a question. I don't even know how many of those I've destroyed. Interesting. Oh, wow. So it's actually behind that. So I clearly have not finished what I need to do to open it. That's where I just was. This was the original entrance. Hmm. Each of the mecha is a chest for 5. Okay. Okay. So this chest. I'm just gonna mark that. I'm gonna remove this because I didn't need it. So there's a chest there that I know we're missing. You're still picking up on that. That's fine. Okay, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, this is all part of this. And there was nothing in, like, Port Ormos itself. There was nothing... Come on, game. Throw me a bone here.
Bow your head.
Nothing. Underground, because of course it is. Above ground. Where the heck's the entrance? No. Next to the domain?
The weather is damp and chilly. I suggest getting indoors to avoid these conditions, if possible.
Oh. It's this. How do I open this? It's not the harp, right? Yeah, there's no indication for that. Yep, it's showing that. Which is behind that door. So I have no idea how to open the door. Ah. Alright, another thing we gotta mark on the map. Hang on. I opened this? Probably. I have. Alright, still nothing, so that might be the only thing on this. That's 80. Wait, this is the 86 area. So, oh.
What lovely weather. Which reminds me, we just received a batch of herb.
A batch of herb. And again, the compasses are really big radius now, so the fact that it's not picking up anything is worrying me. Alright, now we got something. Good old desert. Nothing beats that. Now this is gonna be blocked by something, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's one of the green chests. That's fine.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
74%. Wait, where are you? Where are you facing? Oh God, there's a quest here. What? Oop. Not exactly what I meant to do, but all right. Okay, so it's at least above me. I could have sworn the compass said down, though. Huh? Oh, is this a quest I already had active, and it just, like, randomly threw me into a cutscene? Well, we're just spamming through it, because I have no idea what's going on. Oh. Alright, definitely gonna have to use a little bit more icy hot, I think. Ow. Okay, no. I just want the treasure box. That's all I want. Treasure? Treasure. Where are you, treasure? Well, how do... You're gonna make me fly over, aren't you?
Stay safe and don't get hurt.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh, no, wait. I think I see it. Yeah.
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
Unauthorized personnel are prohibited from entering the warehouse.
Okay, I remember getting this on the alt. I just don't remember where it is. Back here? Yes.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
Oh. Always thinking. Always thinking. Yeah, I'm guessing that would be the closest. Without having to, you know, crawl my way back out from underground. Uh-oh. You're gonna get caught, aren't you? Yep. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. All right. Oh. Really? Well, okay then.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
The doctor will see you now.
Settle down.
Need more time.
One. Is there 4 or is there only 3? There is 4. It says 2 bushes? But you also have 2 bushes. Let's bring Amber out so we can maybe avoid burning the grass.
At the ready.
I'm gonna say that's 1. Might be 2. Hang on. I mean, technically there's nothing next to that one, like indirectly. There's 2 here next to that one. There's 2 here. I don't know. Maybe hopefully there's not a number to it.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Stumbling upon a puzzle? Priceless.
Time for a house.
Time for a house. You heard the man. Probably up above. Why'd you? There you go. Let's see, what are you gonna have me do? You're gonna have me run down this way. Love it. Run, please.
Careful. Some Saurians like to hide in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing.
Swing down. Oh. Okay, I think that might be one I can't get to. That might be one I can't get to. I mean, you're in the entrance, so let's move. We'll see.
Go! You're free now!
Silence!
Let's see, let's see. No, we gotta go this way.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Farewell!
Oh, pick up the tablet. Oh.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Okay.
Bow your head.
Meat. Fun sounds. Where's... Neat, all sorts of characters in here. Okay, there we're done. Kazu went too far.
All right, let's head off.
Is there a path somewhere? Is there a path somewhere that I'm missing? Ow.
The wind knows me.
Settle down.
Okay, let's keep going this way. See if I can loop around. No, this looks like it's a dead end. Okay, wait. Huh? It's on that last one. I just not like outright explore? And there's an oculi down here. Scarab. Two oculi. If I stumble on them, I'll get them, but... Yeah, you already did your job. Everything's lit. Okay. It's... Ah! Where... Oh my god, how much stuff did I not have open? Because that's on this part of the map. I'm on this one. But it didn't look like I could go any further. Alright, let's...
Silence!
Wind strike.
Let's see. Let's go all the way around, see if there's another way down. Ow! Anything down below? Just curious. Okay, for where I was, let's go back up. Up? Like, on the rafter? Oh, yeah.
A fateful offering.
Now you're telling me there's a puzzle on this floor? Puzzle or Mora Rock? I'm gonna bet a Mora Rock, actually. Mainly because I don't want to do puzzles.
Time to go.
Nothing to do with scientific deduction or anything. Oh, Kazu. I'm trying my best, honey. Okay, this is gonna take me down below. On a different elevator. see that more, Rock? Alright, before I do anything. Alright, that's another elevator.
Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
Oh. You gotta wait for the elevator. Gotta wait.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Oh, Sealy.
Splendid!
Sela Kaza. Anything else? Ton of oculi down here. Okay, I can just hit this. Whoop. Follow the Sealy. Oh, tablet.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
That's a lot of doors. Ooh, precious.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Kazuha! Kazu! I was trying to use the compass and I just ran into the pit. Okay. I mean, will that do anything after lighting it up?
Time to go.
Let's move it. Okay, you're gonna want to go this way. Is there one for you to end up in here? I don't see it. Oh, you're gonna go in there.
Brings a smile to my face.
Alright, there was absolutely nothing. Let's go back over here. Oh, it's in the tunnel.
Time to go. Ch-
Settle down.
Oh, nope, that's not where that is. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Wait, are you marking these?
Wind strike.
Nope.
Be free.
Silence.
No, Nubilat, stop. Okay, if I position myself about here, I think Auron can get up there. Get up there, you dopey bastard. Alright. Oh, jeez.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first, so it's legally yours now.
Random oculi just sitting in the corner. You'll love to see it. Oh, that was right across from that, too. Alright. Are you going to be able to get up there? Oh, it's in the way over there. Okay, I can fly from here. If we see anything along the way, like that.
Like lamb to the
Time to go.
New punching. Time to say hello.
Settle down.
Newbie almost took them all out. Should have
Let the record
grouped him
show
with
that I
Kozlov.
verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Wait, is this one I started to open? I couldn't find like the last thing? Yes. There's two missing. Okay, one or two of these things. It's like, is this a pyro one or is this a dendro? So
I'll treat your wounds.
At the ready.
It's dendro. Okay. Okay, you're circling around this one, which is already lit. And we have this one. Okay. Oh no, I need a electro for him, don't I? Damn, all the elements here.
The threads of your fate lie in my hand.
You, where do you think you're going?
Tuh.
What the? Oh my god, this little shithead.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. I'll race you there. Wow, these will come in handy.
Oh, the stick. Alright, let's bring back Auroron and Frina.
Want me to join?
I knew you'd miss me.
One directly below us from here. Just be careful. Careful. More down, okay. We can deal with.
Sucker for a punch, huh?
Alright, wasn't expecting that.
Silence!
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Up. What? Here, let's See where ye old compass says. In 5 seconds.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Ah! That camera angle was not nice. How rude. Ugh. All right. Let's see how far. Okay, this is like a very large area. Let's try here.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Well, let's see. I'll see if this is up here. Or if it's actually inside the pyramid. Oh, Auroron. Well, Auroron just destroyed Newbie's work. There's the chest, though. Or a chest.
Farewell. You are not welcome here. Bow your head. Be sanctified. Meet again.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Okay, you're showing up there. So, give me a sec. We're gonna try this again. Something up there? I don't know. We know there's an oculi in the corner here. Which, again, I think it's on the inside, but there's no way for me to click it and find out. Alright, he thinks it's on the inside. Because it hasn't activated it again. Yep. All the way over there, huh? Can we... we might be able to climb that. I don't think we'll get stuck. Yeah, we're good. We are good. The Hilly Troll camp? Oh, yeah.
Tell me what you see. Be free.
Shower me with thread.
Settle down.
Alright, you get those. Newbie's gonna take care of him.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Ah.
Yeah, just a common chest.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
Nothing again. Well, then again, we did go back over to this side. Well, let's go to the statue. Let's go to the statue. Right below the statue. What the frick kind of puzzle is this? Like, that doesn't do that any faster, game.
Your passion for treasure hunting is turning these chests into an endangered species.
Okay, this is probably gonna send me into one of two spots, so like, let's get rid of this.
Time to say hello.
It's Jet! Oh wait, this is her dad, right? So no, I haven't done the other part of it. And I'm sorry for attacking you, I didn't realize you were still here. My bad. Run, you're grounded.
The doctor will see you now.
Bah! A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the side effects.
Jet! Yeah, apparently I only did
The
like
life
a
of an
part of it
adventurer certainly
and didn't
isn't
finish
easy.
it. More than likely because I was like, okay, we save it for newbies rerun. Okay. 63. Okay, I wandered into a different portion of the map, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, I'm going to end in about 5 minutes just to give me some time to just kind of clean up a little bit and wait for my friend to message me. I haven't seen it flash yet, so all good.
Sounds good to me.
Up here, maybe? I love when I do stuff like that, and then I see this, and I'm like, well, where the heck were the other things to slingshot up here? What in the heck?
The wind.
Oh, no.
One with nature.
Probably the easiest one I'll ever do since it
Who says
technically
there
made a
aren't
map.
benefits to a life
A
of
little
war?
trail. Saying down, and it is indeed down. All right.
Time to go.
Oh, is it that? It might be that.
I follow the wind.
Oh, more rock. All right, is there an easier way up?
Into the wind.
The answer is yes. Ooh, more Mora.
The wind knows me. Time to go. Be free. One with nature. You want this one?
Awesome.
Is it what you wish to find? Hope
Quite a bit of furnishing.
the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Okay. That was pretty good timing, just because I said 5 minutes. How much do we get? Ah. Unfortunate. 21 off. Unfortunate. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Still, pretty good progress for the amount of time I had today. I'm gonna fly towards that, and I'll log out towards it. Or at it. There's a withering zone over here? Cookie? I want a cookie. Are our cookies gone? I need more cookie. Alright, hang on. Can I shoot those under the water? Also, by the way, not the team to have here. Okay, Nuvi can take care of those.
The wind knows me.
Tell me what you see.
Okay, I can. I'm having issues here, though. Okay. Alright, you win, stop it. Alright, I will probably have to change to Skirk. Or Arlie. Just to deal with the slimes. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you all had fun just for the short time I was live. Next week, we should be concentrating more on the second account to try to get to the 50-50 because we're at 70 pity right now. To see if we can get Skirk herself. And if not, then we'll just I don't know which one I'll do at that point. Because at that point I'll have the guarantee on Malvika and I might just cut my losses on Skirk and get Malvika instead. But to start the next week, we'll, try for Skirk. And obviously over the weekend I'll try to get some wishes towards the weapon. I should be able to get the battle pass soon. So we'll have at least 2 more right there because I'm like, what, 5 levels away from 30? So that's typically when I buy it because I can get the weapon at that point. But I gotta go get ready. I will see you all on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend and take care. That is the wrong thing. There we go.